Hey guys, so at the beginning of the year, I set myself a goal to save £20,000 before the end of the year. And I actually did not share this goal with anyone or here on the channel. I actually just used my little board that I have in the house and I put there that believe in yourself and save 20,000 before the end of 2022. So this goal all stemmed from the fact that when I was going through my finances and reviewing everything that I'd done in 2021, I realized that between my emergency fund, between my travel fund, and all other financial goals that I had going on for me in 2021, I was able to save in total £25,000. So I was like, well, how is that possible? So I started looking into it and I realized it was possible for me to be able to save £25,000. But I knew that there was a lot of changes that were coming my way for 2022. So I decided to lower that goal and decided that I was going to save £20,000 before the end of 2023. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I have been able to save £20,000 in the last 11 months. It is absolutely crazy. On the 30th of November, I sat down, started looking at my finances, and I write everything down. Those who know me in person know that I write everything down, like literally everything down. And I had my trusted notepad here with me, and I track all of the numbers and all of that good jazz. And I was like, oh my God, I have actually already achieved my goal of saving £20,000 before the end of the year. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 ways I've been able to save money that has helped me to achieve this goal and how much I was saving every single month. So let us begin first by sharing how I was able to save £20,000 in the last 11 months. The first one that I have written down here is through savings challenges. I actually didn't believe much in savings challenges until I joined the finance community here on YouTube. There are so many savings challenges out there. 52 envelope savings challenge, £1 a day savings challenge, £5 or $5 a week savings challenge. There are plenty of savings challenges. So I picked 3 that I wanted to focus on. One of them was 100 envelope savings challenge. The second one was 52 envelope savings challenge. And then another one that I followed religiously was saving £1 a day. That actually worked really well for me. I was able to save more than I thought was possible because I was actually paying attention to how I was spending my money, and whenever I don't actually spend all the amount of money I've allocated for a certain category, I send that all towards my savings. So that has really helped me with saving money. Savings challenges, give them a try. Now I want to say that you should probably choose maximum 3 savings challenges to follow, because having multiple can actually divide you, and sometimes it may confuse you on which one you should focus on more, because sometimes you look at one where you're doing so well, you're happy, then you look at another one, there's nothing, and that kind of like depresses you. So I chose to actually focus on one goal at a time. So I think there was a period where I decided to do the 52 envelope survey challenge at the same time as the 100, and I found it really difficult. So I decided, okay, let's just focus on one. Once we finish that one, we move on to the next. And I believe in doing that. Yes, you can have multiple goals working on them at the same time, but I feel like sometimes it works best if you just focus on one. You have 3, 5, 10 listed out, but do them one at a time. I mean, for me, I try to do them based on what I need to happen first. But if that amount is larger than the other ones, then I'll try and do the smaller ones first, while slowly but surely adding maybe £1 or £2 to the big goal, so that I'm still able to add something and accomplish what I want to accomplish before the defined period that I've set for myself. So that was the first one. The second one I've got written down here is the PLUM app. I made a video last year about how much I love using my PLUM app, and I've been using it since August of 2020. Even now, it's one of my favorite personal finance apps. Absolutely love it. I have used it to invest, I use it to save, and the savings portion of it is via roundup. So I've connected the PLUM app to my bank, to my main bank, my main income/spending bank. And what it does is every single purchase, every single payment that I make, if it is an uneven number, it rounds up that spending. So every single week, it will look at all of the transactions that I have had that week, round up that money, and then tell me on the Monday that this is what I have rounded up for you, and I'm potentially going to save for you, and I'm going to move this money on the Wednesday. This is how this app is set up. I love this app, and I was fortunate enough to actually work with the PLUM app themselves on a collaboration, which is the first for this channel. I was really happy to work with them, and you know, I couldn't believe that just using this app would save me as much as it has, because they have been times when I have religiously saved, and before you know it, I had saved £1,000. But I love having this helping hand, because it stops me from doing it myself. This is one of the reasons why I love it, because before I actually used to do the roundups at the end of the day myself, but the app does it all for me, and all I have to do is just check how much it saved for me, and Bob's your uncle. There are months where I am, because of high spending, I'm able to save £500. There are months because of low spending, I'm able to save a minimum of £100. So it really depends on your spending and what account you link to. Like I said, I link the one I spend the most on. That helps me to round up and helps me to save money. So that's the second way I have been able to save money. The third one is through Transfer Tuesdays. So I have been participating in Transfer Tuesdays over the last 18 months or thereabouts. So Transfer Tuesdays is a money movement that was started by Mary over at Pennies Not Perfection. The idea is that we look for money within our budget and send that additional money that we find towards our financial goals. I must really give credit where credit is due, because of Transfer Tuesday, I was able to save £10,000 last year towards my emergency fund. I've been able to achieve a lot of my financial goals because of Transfer Tuesday, because of the behaviors that we develop with Transfer Tuesday. Every single Tuesday, we sit down, look through our budget, and see what we can move around towards our financial goals. There are times where I stop myself from lavishly spending on some things that are not really important, that I don't really care about, and because I know that Transfer Tuesday I need to move at least something, whether it's £1, £5, £10, or what have you, towards my financial goals. So because of that, I really love using Transfer Tuesday, and I film these videos every single Tuesday for you guys, and I share my progress with you. There are a lot of other people in the finance community that are also using Transfer Tuesdays to help them save money, so absolutely recommend it. So these are the 3 ways I have been able to save money, and these 3 ways, savings challenges using the PLUM app to do roundups, and Transfer Tuesday, have helped me to save over £20,000 in the last 11 months. We still got 1 more month to go. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to save, but I definitely know it will be more than £20,000. So I'm going to open up my notebook now and just give you a rundown of how much I have been saving every single month and where we are now. So at the end of January, I tracked this on the last day of the month. At the end of January, I had put together 1,839. At the end of February, I put under £2,000, and then in March, I put over 5,500. And this is because that is when I normally get my bonus, and I had an influx of income coming in. So I was able to put over £5,000. In the month of April, I put almost £4,000. Again, this is another month where I got a lot more income than usual, so I was able to save a lot more. Then the month of May, I saved just under £1,000. In June, I saved just under £800. In July, under £500, over £500, sorry. Same thing with August, just over £500. In September, I was able to save just under £1,500. In October, I put over £1,100, and in the month of November, I was able to save just over £1,500. So as I'm filming this video on the 1st of December, I actually saved 20,372 and 11 pence. So definitely hit my goal of saving 20K before the end of the year. Super proud of myself. Again, like I said, we still have December to go, so I'm curious to see how much I'm actually going to be able to save in the month of December. And you know, I have a lot of financial goals that I would like to accomplish and achieve in 2023. So I'm going to use December as my starter month towards those financial goals. But yeah, so this is how I have been able to save over £20,000 in 11 months. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.